the USA's plan to take over Gaza, Trump and Netanyahu's shocking deal. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the political world, the United States is poised to take control of Gaza. A recent meeting between former President Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has set in motion a plan that could change the future of the region forever. Yes, you heard that right. The USA is already on the brink of taking over Gaza. This isn't some distant theory. It's happening right now, and it could reshape the entire Middle East. Today, we're breaking down the shocking details of the high-stakes meeting between Trump and Netanyahu, the real reasons behind it, and what comes next. Just days ago, Trump and Netanyahu met in a closed-door session that wasn't about just talking. It was about action. The two leaders have made it clear that they are ready to take bold steps in Gaza. The meeting wasn't just about discussing diplomacy or future plans, but about laying the groundwork for U.S. dominance in the region. Gaza has been a region of intense conflict for years, but now the situation is about to change. The U.S. is no longer just providing support to Israel. They're preparing to take a more active role in Gaza. American forces, intelligence, and even economic power could be used to secure U.S. control, effectively ending the political and military stalemate that has plagued Gaza for decades. This is not a future possibility. It's happening. Trump and Netanyahu have already begun laying the groundwork for what could be a direct intervention by the U.S. forces in Gaza. We're talking about a massive shift in U.S. foreign policy and military strategy. The U.S. could soon be directly involved in overseeing Gaza's future. The U.S. military already has a significant presence in the region. But what if American troops are sent to Gaza not just for security, but to control it? We've seen this type of intervention in the past: Iraq, Afghanistan, and now Gaza could be next. The stakes couldn't be higher. Trump and Netanyahu's bond has always been about more than just shared interests. With Trump's return to political influence and Netanyahu's long-standing goal of reshaping the Middle East, their recent meeting was a clear signal that they intend to act. Gaza is the next chapter in their bold strategy for the region. What makes this even more intense is the speed at which these plans are moving. While international powers are distracted, the US and Israel are laying the foundation for a takeover, whether it's through direct military involvement, economic pressure, or other forms of intervention. And the consequences for Gaza's people and the broader Middle East are enormous. If US forces take over Gaza, it could mean a full-on military operation. The US could bring in troops to stabilize the region, ensuring that both Israel's security interests and American influence are firmly established. With their eyes set on economic and strategic control, the US could take charge of Gaza's future, eliminating Palestinian sovereignty in the process. But what happens next? Will this escalate into full military conflict, or will it lead to a new power dynamic in Gaza? This move could trigger even more resistance from Palestinian factions, the Arab world, and beyond. The political and military consequences are massive, and the ripple effect could be felt across the globe. And don't forget the global reaction. Countries in the region, and even around the world, are already preparing for what comes next. If the US and Israel push forward with this plan, there's no telling how other nations will respond, especially as Gaza holds such a key position in the Middle East. The real question is, how far will the US go? Is this the beginning of a new era of interventionism, or will it push the region into an even bigger conflict? One thing is clear: Gaza's future is being rewritten as we speak. What do you think? Will the US take full control of Gaza, or is this just the beginning of something much bigger? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay on top of this unfolding political drama. Thanks for watching. Make sure to stay tuned for more updates as this story develops.